Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Krista here to do the mid-month check-in. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and it's for mid-month March 2018. I hope that you enjoyed your extended monthly forecast that was available to you at the beginning of the month, and you can look forward to your extended monthly forecasts at the beginning of each month from now on. So we're just looking at a very short reading today, a little check-in. We're doing 3 cards, and of course we'll pull cards from the other oracle decks to get some added messages for you. So just apply this to any pressing issue or concern for you mid-month. So what does Leo need to know with regard to any pressing issue or concern for mid-March 2018? And we're just going to check with the bottom of the deck here for general energy for your reading. Is the 5 of Cups or the 5 of Water here? This is really just looking at something that's fairly disappointing, but it's also an overemphasis on what went wrong as opposed to what went right or what is going right or counting our blessings, that type of thing. But anything Water or Cups here is looking at the emotions or intuition. There could be heart matters or matters of understanding or even sort of psychic communication here as well. If you felt like you understood someone or something, it could be that there is a slight disappointment there. So 2 out of your 4 cards for your 3 card, well, I guess it's technically a 3 card, but we are using the bottom of the deck for energy. 2 out of these cards are major arcana. So again, we're looking at very potent energy here. Generally not going to refer to people or even you, but in terms of energy or themes that you will be facing, or that could be conditions that you are experiencing mid-month. And the first is the Devil or temptation in this deck. This is really just looking at perhaps the first and foremost thing that temptation speaks about, or even the Devil for that matter in traditional tarot, is really attachments, right? Like over attachments, unhealthy attachments, could be addictions, could be attachments to other people, could be attachments to even outcomes. So beyond an expectation, it's like their expectations are, I would say, comforting, and they're also, aspiring, their aspirations. But this is more than that. This is saying that it's an addiction to the outcome, as though you don't have a plan B, or you can't see the forest for the trees right now, or someone else, if this is energy that's coming into your world, is pulling the wool over your eyes, and they're making it look like it's something it's not. So you could be the one, or you could have someone pulling the wool over your eyes, or you could be doing that to someone else right now. If this is very much an intentional energy, you could be promising the world right now and not have it to give, that type of thing. It's trying to get something for nothing, again, because you're addicted to an outcome, or your motivation or intention has to do more with the outcome than the process. Right? Which is probably going to create problems or issues here. So maybe look at the intention or the urge, or even the motivation behind why you would do something, or why someone would want something from you, despite the cost, okay? This also could relate to a Scorpio. You could have a Scorpio either in the first 5 planets of your own chart, or you could be dealing with a Scorpio here, or you could be sorry, not a Scorpio. Sorry, I meant to say Capricorn. Scorpio is the ruler of the Death card. There could be a Capricorn here in your first 5 planets of your own chart, or you could be dealing with a Capricorn. And this is in your recent past. In your present is the 2 of Pentacles, or the 2 of Earth here. This is really just juggling something, making sure you have all the information before making a move. It is a little bit of a slow energy. Again, all Pentacles are pretty slow and prodding energy. So you could be trying to get a grasp of something here, especially if someone has been trying to pull the wool over your eyes. Maybe you're trying to come to terms with that, or you're gaining information. about that, hopefully so you can use to your advantage. Again, it's about the process. A healthy way to manifest a positive outcome is to understand and be aware of the process and not outcomes, right? You don't want to be married to outcomes. You want to be flexible enough to go through the process of learning or undoing something, or even codependency is another key theme here around the Devil or Temptation card as well. So if you find that there's, an unhealthy codependency here, that's what it could be speaking to here. Maybe you're just trying to get your bearings around that, like you're aware of it and you're like, okay, well, it could be bringing you down a little bit. And again, so you want to be aware of that, and then just sort of figure out what works for you and be honest about that. And the beauty of the mid-month check-in here for you is the Chariot. This is, falling down and then getting up stronger than ever. This is rules the sign Cancer. You could have Cancer in the first 5 planets of your own sign, or be dealing with the Cancerian yourself, or even a Sagittarius. And this is really about seeing the dart in the light and being able to work in the middle of it, being aware of what that energy was that was maybe trying to drag you down like an undertow, and saying, oh, no, I get this now. I'm going to use what I understand now to my advantage, and I'm going to come out on top. It's also very rushing energy. It's there's kind of no stopping this either. So very passionate energy for you here, but ultimately victorious energy. So just lovely to see for you. It could just be that there's new excitement here as well. Something that, it's like the forbidden fruit, right? Which is the theme of the artwork in the Temptation card. It could just be that there was something new and you were trying to, that you felt could cause an issue somehow, you felt could cause an addiction or a codependency, and you took stock of that, or you're being asked to take stock of that, and definitely coming out on top, or the winner here. So some additional messages for you mid-month are breathe. This is lovely to see. So again, closely assigned here to the Two of Earth, or the Two of Pentacles, as it were. Generous but plodding, calming, maybe taking a little bit of a break, a little bit of a breather energy here. So that's what I think that's referring to. Maybe just sitting down with what you've learned. Again, no blame, no shame. We don't want to play those games here. We really want to understand, right? Particularly if there's disappointment around expectations. So it could be that the understanding here leads you to full force ahead in a direction that you do want to be in, without any upsets or addictions here. Surrender and release is another message card for you. I always read this as a surrender issues or problems or concerns, and then release the need for knowing outcomes, right? It could be an addiction to wanting to know exactly what's going to happen next. So, and again, don't blame yourself, don't shame yourself. There's no need for that, but maybe just let it go and deal with what's in front of you, manage what's in front of you here, get to the heart of the matter if something's disappointing, and definitely no even attempts at controlling someone else. My goodness, no one would want to anyway, even if it were possible. We really don't want to control other people. It's actually a burden in and of itself. So the only person we really have control over, and that takes a great deal of energy day after day, is ourselves. So it could be like, surrender the need for control and release the need for knowing outcomes. And then, learn to go with the flow here. The Wolf is another message card for you. Of course, this is teacher. I always read the teacher is the student and the student is the teacher. There's still a lot for you to learn here. So keep your mind and intellect and your heart open to new themes, new ideas. Fairness, again, anytime we're looking at 2s or 6s, frankly, is an issue of fairness. So you want to be fair to yourself and fair to others. No deceiving, no deception, and certainly don't let others do that to you. And, play fair would be a really nice theme for you here as well. And the wolf, as we know, is also a pack animal. So it could be that you just need to relate to someone. this week, or you could need to communicate here with your wolf cry. Okay, you might need to get through to somebody here so that you're on the same page. And then for my lovers, my people who are dating, and all of you in creative projects, it's safe for you to love. Open your heart and receive the highest energy of all. So for those in relationships, yeah, I mean, you probably are with someone, or dealing with someone who has a very open heart, so you can have this communication or dialogue here. So, try that again. Let go of outcomes, go with the flow. And then here for creative projects, just beautiful to see this. Yes, you can go in the right direction. You can explore something, especially if it's dark or some place that you're just like, oh, I don't know what other people are going to think of this, or if that's the type of thing for a creative project. I would say, go for it. Let yourself experience that part of yourself, particularly through a creative or an artistic project, while keeping your balance. So that is your mid-month check-in. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Look forward to your April extended monthly forecast in a few weeks. Until then, take excellent care, Leo. Bye for now.